My Lord, the state calls the first witness. It's Sergeant Thabo Johannes Mosia. He is witness number 46 on the list. Sergeant Mosia. My Lord,
that reminds me, Advocate Baloy, and we didn't say this when the watching brief was here, regarding the role of the watching brief so far, in terms of whether she has had access to documents of the nature that you are about to reveal now. I think it's important for us to know what she has had insight into thus far, up to the stage when she was excused.
Yes. My Lord, firstly, I can mention that there has been no consultation with her client up to now. That is the first point. And secondly, she has had absolutely no insight into any documentation, save for the indictment that is now a public document since the charges have been put to the accused. But other than that, there hasn't been any access to any documentation whatsoever, my Lord. And I can mention that the only part of the indictment that she had sight of are just the charges and the summary, and not the list of witnesses, my Lord. And that was also made available to the media.
Please state your full names for the court.
Sergeant Thabo Johannes Mosia.
Sergeant Thabo Johannes Mosia. Any objection taking the prescribed oath?
No, I don't have any objection.
If
my
that's
Lord.
the case, you swear that the evidence you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If that is so, please raise your right hand and say so help me God.
So help me God.
Mrs. Swaman.
Yes.
My Lord, I can just bring it to the attention of the court that the witness has had a major back operation, and can he sit and stand up as, you know, as it might be necessary for his comfort. He in fact, he's still on a sick leave at this stage, ma'am.
Sergeant Mosia,
Yes,
it
my
will
Lord.
be upon you to decide whether you want to be standing or seated, or whether you want to interchange those positions
I can interchange.
in line with your sense of comfort, especially health-wise.
I can interchange.
If you get to need for us to take a break for one reason or another, do indicate. If you get to need a drink of water, do make us aware.
I'll do so, my Lord.
My Lord has indicated his witness number 46 on the list. And before I lead his evidence, my Lord, we've compiled a list of exhibits. We've handed up the list of exhibits and the bundle. My Lord, we've already handed up Exhibit AA, which is the transfer of jurisdiction from the area of jurisdiction of the Director of Public Prosecutions, Johannesburg, to the area of jurisdiction of the Director of Public Prosecutions, Gauteng Division, Pretoria, by the National Director of Public Prosecutions in terms of Section 223 of the NPA Act, read with Section 111 of the Criminal Procedure Act.
Any objection to the compilation of exhibits being handed in as exhibits in this case?
No, objection, Madam.
If I can maybe just briefly introduce the exhibit. The witness is going to testify about Exhibit A. It is the photo album and sketch plan that he compiled that appears on pages 1 and 10 of the exhibit bundle that I've just handed up, my Lord. We have marked the pages to facilitate reference. Exhibit A is divided into several parts. We have Exhibit A1. Is the letter that he wrote that appears on page 2. We have Exhibit A2, that's his affidavit. It appears on page 3 of the bundle. We have Exhibit A3, in brackets 1. that appears on page 11 of the bundle is his letter that you compiled to the head of Forensic Science Laboratory. So how many years in total at the local Criminal Record Center?
It's 14 years.
What do your duties entail at the local Criminal Record Center?
It's attending to crime scenes and the optimization in the provision of plans, sketch plan, keys, photos, forensic reports, and so on affidavits, and the collection, packaging, processing of evidence, and the fast tracking of evidence to Forensic Science Laboratory.
I just want to show you the whole of Exhibit A. Can you just identify that exhibit for us?
It's photo album compiled by Sergeant Mosia.
If I can refer you to page 3 of the bundle.
Page 3 is my affidavit, my lord.
Can you just read the contents thereof in the record?
I was a constable by then, my lord. I am constable, official, draftsman, forensic field worker, video operator, and photographer in the South African Police Service with service number 706.
Yeah, Sergeant, so just start right at the top there. Just place everything on record.
Springs LCRC 1237 of 10/2014. Tabo Johannes Mosia, state under oath. I am a constable, official draftsman, forensics field worker, video operator, and a photographer in the South African Police Service with service number 706-10134. I am stationed at Criminal Record Center and Crime Scene Management in Springs. On 2014-10, on the 27th, at about 00:20 hours midnight, I attended a scene at 13511 Kutlanong Street, Mzamo section, extension 11 in Vosloorus. I prepared a sketch plan, photos attached, of the station Vosloorus with case 636 of 10/2014 and Springs LCRC reference number 1237 of 10/2014.
Yes, you may proceed to page 4 of the exhibit bundle.
Page 4, my lord, key to photos and sketch plan of the station Vosloorus, case 636 of 10/2014 and Springs LCRC reference number 1237 of 10/2014. And photos 1 and 2.
Yes.
Were taken from easterly direction, indicates house number 13511 Kutlanong Street, Mzamo section, Vosloorus extension 11, where an alleged shooting incident took place.
If you look at photos 3 and 4, can you just explain to the court what those photos are and when were they taken, what they represent, and as to when were they taken?
Photo 3 and 4 are showing the establishing photos of house number.
Okay, so today's video, so far you guys have been watching Sergeant, Mosia. He's a sergeant now, but at the time that he went to the Khumalo's house, he was what? A junior officer, a whole constable, okay? He was, in my opinion, not qualified to be doing such a intense forensic investigation. There should have been someone more senior there supervising everything. And this video is going to highlight to you the points where I think that his evidence should be entirely thrown out. The crime scene was not secured, as well as the DNA was definitely contaminated. Again, in my opinion, okay, I'm not a forensic expert, but from the TV shows I've watched, okay, and the movies over there in the Americas and worldwide, they do not do things like this, or maybe this is the South African way of doing things. But then do you wonder why the Senzo Meyiwa trial has not been solved? Why we still do not know who shot Senzo Meyiwa? First and foremost, a shout out to the person who put in the comment section, did he do gunpowder swabs on those, on the, the Kumalos, Longwetwala, all those that were in the house? For me, it's the fact that everything was done the day after. Everything was done the day after, so just throw it out. None of this evidence should be admissible. But, the lawmakers, those that did the schooling, the learned friends, and the learned judge, okay, they all think it's possible. They all think it is admissible. But then now they're wondering why we're having all these problems. For me, this part of it is tekateging. But you know what else is tekateging? The fact that his witness number 46, and Baloyi says, he's the first one I want right here. The very, very first one. But Mzansi, a few house-breaking rules. Yesterday I went live. Did you miss the live? I even put it out early. I put out a notification. And you guys, if you've missed it, I am sorry. Let me know what time works for you so we kind of have a scheduled live. I think we should have a scheduled live so you guys know I go live on a certain day at a certain time. Let me know what times work for you, and whichever one. I will also put it in the community tab. I think I'll put it in the community tab so we kind of have a live schedule. If you missed the live, I am so sorry. Make sure you catch the live. I will link it up here. I'll link it up here. I'll link it up here. I'm going to link it up here. Go watch that live. We had so much fun, okay? We had a lot of fun. We spoke about everything South Africa right now, everything GNU. Well, not everything, but basically we spoke about what was trending yesterday, which is Umakadzi, Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gayton McKenzie, Kelly Khumalo, and Uzandi Khumalo also got a grant. You know what? While I'm on that topic, or should I do this in a separate video? I'm going to do it in a separate video. I want to talk in detail about the grant for Kelly Khumalo and Zandi Khumalo, because they are of high interest to us on this channel. Okay, drop a 1 in the comment section down below if you want me to do that video. Okay, now as well, so make sure you go over to there and like the live. Okay, I'm trying to find my groove with the lives. I'm trying to fall in love with it. So for now, it's still on the schedule. So if you guys support it, I'll continue doing it. Thanks so much in advance. Now let's get back to Sergeant. Okay, he's a sergeant now. Like I said, then he was a constable. Had no business doing the Senzo Meyiwa trial, in my humble opinion. Okay, so he's going to break down all these photos, the sketches that he did, and I want to come back and we're going to talk more about it later.
That is now the night of the 26th of October 2014 going into the 27th of October 2014.
On the 26th of October 2014, at about 23 hours, 45 minutes, I received a call to attend an alleged scene of crime as a forensic crime scene investigator.
Monsieur, remember that you have taken photos, and what happened thereafter after you've taken photos and did your own observations on the scene? What happened further on the night?
When I arrived on the scene of crime at about
with whom did you leave the scene?
No, I'm just coming. I'm coming there, my lord.
Yes.
When I arrived on the crime scene at about 00 hour 20 minutes on the 27th of October 2014. On my arrival at the crime scene, I met Brigadier Ndlovu, and he explained the scene of incident to me.
Yes. Sergeant, you've covered the scene. Yes.
And on my arrival, the crime scene was cordoned off with a crime scene tape. He explained to me the scene of incident. Then we conducted a walkthrough into the crime scene. I then protected and secured some visible evidence found on the kitchen floor, which was a bullet jacket, a black-white Scotch hat, and a walking stick. I processed the scene for photography and forensic investigation. I contacted Captain Matebula, who was the duty officer, and he's now late.
Yes.
And he organized the Provincial Crime Scene Management Task Team and the crime scene.
And Sergeant, when you say you secure the exhibits, what do you mean? Just explain.
By securing the exhibit was to take care of the exhibit.
Leave them on the scene, or did you take them with you?
I took them with me, my lord.
And just for record purposes, just once again mention the exhibits that you took along.
It's a black, white, and brown Scotch hat, and the bullet jacket.
So I'm not a forensic expert, but I have a very, very good memory. And also you guys sometimes point me in the right direction in the comment section. So shout out to the comment section. Is that not Dumelo with 2 walking sticks? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But maybe we need to see it again. And there he is, constable at the time. Constable Mosi'a. Is that 1, 2 walking sticks? Comment down below if you see 2. Type a 2, okay? Type a 2 in the comment section down below. But let's keep listening on to this evidence, which I believe should have been thrown out at the...
So I had it so that we had the same thing. One in the bathroom. Okay. I ran into the bathroom and he ran into the bedroom.
That's all.
Yes, we may proceed.
And when the task team arrives, we held a debriefing together with the task team, explaining to them about the scene of incident and everything I have done on the scene.
When does this happen?
In the morning, when the task team arrives.
So you came at night, you processed the scene as per Exhibit A, you took the exhibits along, and you came back again in the morning.
That's correct, man.
Paragraph starting with on 27 October 2014 at 9:10.
On 2014, October 27 at about 09:10 a.m., Warrant Officer Mhlahlo visited the scene and conducted an investigation with Constable Mosi'a of Springs LCRC through photograph, forensic investigation, and fingerprint at the scene of crime.
Mosi'a is reference to yourself.
That's correct, man.
Yes, you can continue. What happened further in the morning?
Fingerprints were taken to Johannesburg AFIS, that is Automatic Fingerprint Investigation System.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Lord, I'm not sure whether this witness is leading evidence or is reading the statement into the record.
Well, if my learned friend
Or
can
is
just give the
refreshing
witness.
memory.
Yes. You confirm that you went with now Lieutenant Colonel Mhlahlo on the 27th of October 2014, is that correct?
That's correct, man.
Yes. You confirmed what Lieutenant Colonel Mhlahlo states there in the 3rd paragraph of page 14, is that correct? That she was with you.
That's correct.
Then what happened? What happened when you arrived at the scene with Lieutenant Colonel Mhlahlo? Just explain to the court as to what happened there.
I explained to the task team about the scene of incident.
Yes.
And we conducted a walkthrough into the scene.
Can you just explain to the court, if you say you conducted a walkthrough, what do you mean?
Introducing them into the scene
Yes.
of what happened and what have I done. And we investigated the scene together with the task team.
Yes.
And as we were investigating, then we followed the movement of the bullet, which was the bullet hole which was at the back of the door, kitchen door. We traced the movement of the bullet and managed to find the bullet on the kitchen top of the kitchen unit. behind the glass jars.
You've already referred to the bullet hole on the kitchen door when you testified. If I can refer you to, once again, photo 8 on page 9 of Exhibit A2.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, just put that on record.
Can you repeat?
Yes. Just confirm that on record. You confirm that that is what your evidence referred to earlier on.
That's correct, ma'am.
Point A2 on photo 8. On page 9.
Page 9.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, madam.
Sergeant, if I can refer you to page 29 of the exhibit bundle. It's Exhibit B in brackets 1. Page 29. Up to page 32.
Yes, madam.
Is that the bullet hole that you're referring to?
That's correct, madam.
If you turn over to page 96, that will be photos 124 up to 134 of Exhibit B in brackets 1. Can you just explain to the court the photos as we see them on the pages that I've just referred to? Let's start on page 95, photo 123, right up to page 101, photo 134. Yes, just take the court through those photos.
Okay. Photo 123 indicates the kitchen door where there is an arrow sticker pointing the bullet hole. Page 124 indicates the kitchen.
Photo 124.
124.
Yes, photo 124.
Photo 124.
Page 96.
Page 96 indicates the kitchen top with 2 glass jars and other kitchen items. Page 125. Sorry, my lord. Photo 125 indicates the 2 glass jars on the kitchen unit top with exhibit number 1 placed on both jars. And photo 126 indicates exhibit 1 placed where the 2 jars were removed.
So basically, this is the end of part 1. Okay, I'm going to do this in 3 parts because I don't want to combine everything in one video because it will end up being such a long video and you guys won't watch it. So I want to keep the specifics separate in each video. So in this video, I wanted us to focus on the bullet hole in the kitchen door, okay, where the bullet, it's such a miraculous bullet, guys. So the bullet can go through a door, okay, and then when it goes through the door, that bullet is so strategic, okay, that projectile motion or that sound. Imagine a bullet and how fast it goes through a door. And you know, I imagine that there are parts of the door that also come out, okay, and none of those landed on the 2 glass jars. Like, those glass jars are also the star of the show here. They are amazing. They didn't shatter, okay. Instead, you know, they concealed the bullet. The bullet was not initially found on day 1, okay, day zero that Senzo Meyiwa was shot. When constable at the time, Mosia, arrived at the crime scene, nobody thought, you know what, there's a bullet hole here. Let's look behind the door to see if we see anything. Are they fragments? Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Are they fragments of the door? And let's follow those fragments and let's see where they lay. But, you know, the kitchen was cleaned. But, you know, I'm talking too much. You know what? That bullet then landed conveniently behind the 2 glass jars. Those glass jars must have been Le Creuset, okay? They must have been made from finer glass, okay? The glass, it must have been some glass that doesn't shatter, okay? It must have been some kind of Louis Vuitton, Gucci glass, okay? Luxury glass, okay? That glass is not going to break no matter what. I pause for you to think about it too. Does that even make sense at all? For me, it's that he left the crime scene. Why did you leave, sir? Where did you go? He left the crime scene and returned the next day. So he left, he doesn't say what time he left, but he says what time he came back. He came back around 9-10 a.m. with Warrant Officer Muhlahlo, who is late. May she rest in peace. He came back with her. She was there the whole time. And then they had the provincial management task team, and they said, let's partner up on this forensic investigation. In my opinion, so far, it's teka-tagging, okay? It's teka-tagging. But let me know in the comment section down below. We'll break it down. We'll continue on in a separate video where we'll talk about the beer cans and Senzo Meyiwa's blood. That is it from me today, Mzansi. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Should I say it one more time? Like, comment, and subscribe. Because when you don't comment, okay, I do not know you watched this video. If you've made it this far in this video, you know you're part of my VIP gang. Make sure you drop a glass emoji in the comment section down below, because I cannot believe that those glass jars did not break. That is it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.